Good evening, this is Kenji. I'm going to start my presentation for Phase 2, Module 8 with Phase 2 for presentation of software testing. This is the rubric, which we have add objects, remove object, update objects, go to action, the demo demonstration, the test first was display, read, display, create, update data, custom feature, and the comments. Before that, I wanna start with the Module 7 feedback I got. Thank you, Professor, that it's saying that the program crashes. So when I try to add the help points, so let's tackle first that situation. So let's put Jeff the land shark. Let's try a number. So what I did is was that whenever you put a crazy number, it will add values. So instead of having this crazy number, it will go to the most basic value, which is 0, 6, or 300 as a default value. So let's try another, and let's do strategist, and then 100. So now does not crash and it assigned a specific value as pre-assigned if that's the case. So we will have more smooth inputs. So now to move to the testing space. So the testing area is this navigation menu test. Uh, I have set in as some helpers set private field, so you will access for private members. It will read and return the sample data, and then simulation to input, and then temporary file creation, and the hero. So we'll have to type all of the again. It's just more straightforward input. So for the display name, apologize for the create hero test. Uh, I will run this test with these values. Put an scanner is like the user inputting the identity ID, the name, the health, the speed, the ult and the strategies, and the role and the win rate. So in this case, we have a that we have to assert true that it contains the same. So it's creating, and then Rocket Raccoon is getting the same value. So let's try this test here running. So it's requesting all the data and it's typing as the scan. It will get the user input kind of, and then you can see all the information here. So it's successfully added. So this is just one test for creating, but also I did a parameterized test, which also can kind of the focus to broke the code. I remember previously we did the UML diagram where we said that we are going to add different run information, so try to probe the code. And here is correct information, run, so we can test similar in one test. We can run multiple data set of heroes, so we can see here that it's added successfully. This one it will have some asterisks where it's not added correctly, so we have identity, name, and role is run. Here, a name and role is run. Here is only the identity hero, identity ID role run, and the ID run and the hero role run. So this is very useful because it runs up faster multiple tests. Then we have the remove by ID test. So yeah, we put an artificial data here for hero 123, and then we will remove it. This is pretty straightforward. Just add and remove, so it will print it out. Hero having removed successfully. So all good here. Uh, Remove by ID and user cancel. So in this is the case if the user decides to cancel, so they cancel. So that's going to happen. They have the artificial data, but it's cancel as n, no, cancel. And then here we have a test that is going to be for removing, but no identify. So there is nothing. And this is the empty list test. So it will return that it's empty. So this is in the case that the user confirms but put something different than yes or no and then confirms yes. So we gotta check it out that actually has been removed correctly. So it's because yes. So this is similar to create my variable, but this is updating the hero. It's just one data. We have 4, 5, 6. The Thanos. This is the like this the first data in the list, like artificial created, and then we run this to update, right? We change from the Thanos to the Thanitos Monsterman. We change the HP, the speed, the movement speed, the same role, but we also change the winning rate. So you will see they actually changes. Um, this is the same that created. So we did a parameterized test. So this is multiple tests run in once. This is really cool because you can see here um, the hero lost my B, so this is not going to be okay. This is also need to be this is fine because it's true, and then this one is true, and it will update the value. So this is really cool also that we can run multiple tests in once. Here I am. Yes, so this is for display all data test. So this test is going to add artificial data, like those hero does not exist yet, but I just create it and then print it out. So if it's actually working the display all data, so that's fine. Search by ID, this is very easy test run it. We just add the data and then search set scanner, so the user input the identity ID and they will print out what is correspond to. Then load from CSV file test. So this one will create an artificial, well, like temporary, we'll say. It's loading and then it loads file and then it print out what's happening load to the screen. So this actually access the temp file. And then this is the general report test. Actually, it will create the PDF. Remember that my method is for creating the marvelrivals.com winning rate report. So it will create a PDF. In this case, we have to go um, to the file. So let's open it. Let's check it out. Opening Explorer. So we have it here. Um, this is the time 926. Yes. So we can see that two of them have been created. Perfect. Um, yes, and let's see. So those are all the tests that I have for this part of the project. Thank you, Professor, for everything, and have a nice day.